Good morning once again. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix. My name is Karen Quinn and my pronouns are she and her. I am your song leader today, so we'll be starting off with a hymn in a minute, and today is Celebration Sunday. It's where we acknowledge important life passages and thank our staff and volunteers. And so we're going to open this celebratory Sunday with Enter, Rejoice, and Come In. For anyone who's reading the music, it's number 361 in your gray hymnal. Please be seated. Oh no, please remain standing. Sorry, I got it.
We'll get that right one week. Good morning. I'm John Palumbo. My pronouns are he, him, and I am privileged to be your worship associate today. Please join me as we recite our covenant, and Brad Chapman lights our chalice. Brad's never lit the chalice, so getting that checked off. If you're watching remotely and have a chalice with you, please light it with us. Love is the doctrine of this congregation. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to share our strength and fellowship, thus do we covenant. Please be seated.
Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Phoenix. Welcome to this joyful day. Whoever you are, wherever you come from, whatever you believe, however you identify, you are welcome here, and we are so glad you are with us. My name is Reverend Christine Dance. My pronouns are she and her, and I couldn't be more proud than today to serve as the minister of this congregation. UUCP strives to be a spiritual community for our time, one that is theologically diverse, radically inclusive, and justice-centered. If you are new here, what a Sunday you picked. We are so glad you found us and are going to get to see all of the rituals and life of this congregation in front of us. And every Sunday is different, so we hope you'll come back and see us several times. If you are new and willing and able, would you please stand so that we can see that you are among us? Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to you. Each ritual of this year, we've been creating art with a loom that is over there by the window. This is our last ritual Sunday, and there are lots of rituals included today. As you feel comfortable during the service, please feel free to get up, grab a piece of fabric, and weave it in. This is making a piece of embodied art as a way of remembering our year together. This service is called the Circle Game, and it covers so much of the circle game of our lives, from our babies to our youth, to our young adults, to our new members, and the full generational spectrum of our volunteers. It is both sad and appropriate to announce that we have had 2 deaths in the congregation within the last 2 days to round out this full circle. Sue Kennedy died early yesterday after 2 months on hospice. Sue has been a member of this congregation for over 25 years. She was a strong, determined, and smart woman. She was friends with many here at the congregation and was part of the Itty Bitty Book Club with Kay Welch and Anna Kaur. Our Caring Ministries team took exquisite care of Sue these last 2 months, and I got to spend yesterday with Sue and her daughter Heather and Heather's family as Sue died. We will be planning a memorial service here with them shortly. We'll share information as we have it. And we also found out that Leroy Michael died late on Friday evening. Leroy and his wife of 65 years, Joanne, have been members here at UUCP since 1966. Joanne worked in the office for many years, was in the choir, and was president of the board. Their kids were in the inaugural class of the preschool when it was started by UUCP, and both went through the other school, DVLC, that's here as well. Leroy had had dementia for many years, and Joanne had been caring for him. The memorial service for Leroy will be this Saturday at 10 a.m. here at UUCP. We welcome anyone who knew Leroy or who wants to support the family to join us this Saturday at 10. It is a tradition that we light candles in memoriam for our beloveds when their circle game is over. We light these with gratitude for lives that were richly, fully, and well lived. And our circle game continues. We do have a few announcements in our community. Immediately following the service, we have a reception for all of our new members. It's going to be right outside on the patio. It is a chance to connect, ask questions, and have a bite to eat. Anyone in the new member group from March and today's new members are invited to the new member table on the patio right after service. The Key Campus, formerly called Human Services Center, has started relief centers around the Phoenix metro area. Civic Engagement and Earth Justice will be collecting needed items at a back table on today and next Sunday. See the list of needed items in Compass or the Civic Engagement page. And we sent out an email yesterday because this Wednesday at 1 p.m. I will be at the Arizona State Senate Gallery to protest a heinous bill that some are calling SB 1070 2.0. We have been asked by the partners we collaborated with in 2010 to do everything in our power to stop this from going to the House and then on the ballot. If you are free on Wednesday at 1 and want to stand against this dehumanizing and discriminatory bill, please email Civic Engagement at Phoenix UU. See the email, or Sandy Weir is right there in the back of the sanctuary. So now let us draw deeper into the circle of life, into this present moment, and into our worship today. So this is a very special Sunday. We are going to start one of many rituals with having our children and those who are young at heart. And this is our Director of Children's Ministries, Katie Resendez, with a ritual that we're going to do with our youngest members. So come on up, kids.
We need your help for this one.
Yes, we do.
Most important at our youngest. Oh, no worries. You don't need to apologize.
Hi. Has a cough. I'll be here.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna stand. I mean, you could sit now, but you're gonna stand right back up.
Let's see. Knox, will you stand with Mama? Come here, please.
You got this? Oh, is that for me or you want to hold it? You're going to give us money for the offering, Knox? Oh my goodness.
Okay. So our faith teaches that all children are the gift of life. They are divine. Every single person who is born has divinity and entrusted to our care. And so in this ceremony, we dedicate ourselves to be worthy of that trust, and we dedicate the children to a life that fulfills the beauty and the gift of existence.
So I invite the Pineda family and the Putnam families up here to the front. And
Jera.
is Jera here?
Yep, she's
Yes, right here. Wonderful. Is Jez here?
Okay.
And Felix has a cough. He was going to be dedicated this morning, and we sent our appreciation for keeping us all well on that. It is fitting that the child dedication is done with flowers, as is our new member ceremony and our bridging ceremony. I have roses here. There are several different kinds of roses. There are roses with thorns and roses with the thorns removed. These are a powerful symbol of how life is renewed, nourished from the earth, and gives creation a bloom each and every year. Can we start with with Matthew and with Knox? Yeah, if you can hold out. Hi. So
You do have money.
you do. Which one would you like to start with? Matthew. Can you give us the name of this child?
This is Matthew Isaac Pinata, and he's very curious.
Matthew, may your thoughts be wise. May your mouth speak truth. May your heart be full of love. And may your hands do work of love all through your life. There you go. Knox, would you like to do this?
Knox's full name?
What is Knox's name?
What's your name? Knox Austin Pinata.
Knox, I have a rose for you. May your thoughts be pure. May your mouth speak truth. May your heart be full of love. And may your hands do good work all the days of your life. You are so blessed. Thank you. It is pink. It smells like pink. And what is the name of this child?
Jera.
Do you want to give the full name?
Jera Spring Putnam Kim.
Jera Spring Putnam King. May your thoughts be pure. May your mouth speak truth. May your heart be full of love. And may your hands do good work all the days of your life.
And now, we ask all of you who are gathered here and online, do you, our UU community, support the commitment of these parents and covenant to be welcoming, positive influences in the lives of these children? I didn't even have to tell you to say that.
And children who are up here, you all have an important role in all of this as well. You get to be involved with their upbringing and their growing up and becoming all that we can be. So all of the youth in our congregation, if you'd be willing to stand up. When we stand, if we are able to, it feels like we're doing something important in that moment. Do you all promise to be kind to Knox and Matthew and Jera? Do you promise to show them how things are done around here? To help them discover their faith in meaningful ways? And will you support them in friendship and community? Very good, very good. Our children, you can be seated, although you're going to be standing in a second, so you can do whatever you want to. Our children are a sacred trust. We dedicate ourselves to them and their futures. We commit ourselves to the unfolding of their beauty and love, just like a rose. And we commit ourselves to them finding their life's promise. Amen. Blessed be, and Ashe. You can return to your seats. Thank you so much for your involvement. Bye, prizes. Congratulations. You can go back. Go back if you wish. Thank you. Thank you.
Each week, we split our offering between this congregation and an organization that shares our values. For May, our Share the Plate partner is Rose America, which stands for Revealing Our Stories of America. With a focus on public education and equity in Arizona, Rose America trains teachers to incorporate the origin stories of people of color who have been contributing significantly to the American story, but have been largely left out of traditional school curriculum. When these students are able to learn through the origin stories, knowledge and achievements of their ancestors and their communities, it validates their own wisdom and understanding and spurs greater academic achievement. For all that you give, we are so grateful. Ushers, thank you for your willing hands in helping us pass the plate.
All my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments. With lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new, though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, and I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before, and I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life I love you more.
I would like to invite the participants of this year's Coming of Age program to come forward.
We're going to have you stand up here.
You guys want to all line up right across here? Coming of age, we sometimes call it COA, provides opportunities for youth to deepen their sense of spiritual identity in the context of our congregation here at UUCP. Today, we celebrate these remarkable young people before us and the unique journey of their generation. This class has faced challenges that have shaped them in some profound ways, and in turn have helped our community come of age right alongside with them. The Coming of Age program itself shifted and reshaped to serve these powerful youth. You grew strong. This year, you have shown us what it means to truly have grit. You have faced illness, tragedy, and community crises with bravery and determination. Your cohort is strong, ready, and tough. But you have not just shown grit, you have embodied it, becoming the friction that polishes, the force that shapes and refines. You have shown us so much, how to celebrate, laugh, and create even in life's hardest moments. You are joy bringers.
Rather than quiet moments of spiritual reflection set aside specifically on your own in private and peaceful times, your journey has really been one of individual reflection in times of chaos and out of need. You've each had to search for spiritual depth in yourselves in some of the biggest crises our community has ever faced. You remind us of silica sand melted in a kiln and the flames around you. Amidst the flames, you have found beauty and meaning in your lives and in the world. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, you've delved into life's big questions with a depth and intensity that is truly remarkable. I have never had a class like y'all. Your individual beliefs and commitment to community have been clear and shining from day one, defining you as a cohort like no other. But don't be mistaken, you're not fragile. They are not fragile. They are tempered by their experiences, clear in their vision, and ready to face the beautiful, beautiful world ahead. As you move forward from this day, remember the lessons you have learned and the strength you have gained. Continue to be dangerous in your pursuit of truth, justice, and compassion.
Beloved UUCP congregation, I ask that you offer a simple blessing to this class. With your hearts full of love, please repeat after me. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Today, we just gave each of you a necklace. On it hangs two significant pendants. The first is a chalice, a symbol of our faith representing the light that guides you on your path. As you continue on your journey, may this light illuminate your way, inspiring you to seek truth, and compassion. The second thing on there is a bead of glass, symbolizing your class, your generation, and the grit, clarity, and beauty of your young lives. Like molten glass, you have been shaped and transformed. You are strong and ever-changing, just as the glass shifts and adapts to its next form. We celebrate all of your forms. As you wear this necklace, may it serve as a reminder of your strength, your beauty, and your commitment to growth. May it remind you of the community here that supports you and values you, and that your values that guide you in the world. Congratulations. Can we show them a big round of applause? And now, yeah, can we, only with consent. Would you like a hug?
Sure.
Yeah, congratulations. Would you like a hug? Congratulations. Oh, you guys get to stay up here if you want to be part of the next ritual. You can, sorry, it's okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So coming of age group, if you would come right over here. You don't have to. You can go back if you're uncomfortable, but you can stay here. And now I would like to invite up our bridgers. During our lifetime, we experience transitions that mark and celebrate with rituals. Oh, Knox, are you bridging too? Good, awesome, that's great. Today, we are celebrating and honoring the youth who are moving from high school into young adulthood. Today, we are honoring Sarah Iyer, Peyton Jones, Colin Lifshitz, Etta Thiesing, and Sam Luce, who cannot be here with us today. Anyone who is in YRUU who is not up here, would you also be willing to come up and join us? Do we have any other? Yes, we do. Our YRUU folks, can you come here with our coming of age folks?
Your bridging here today is a sign that you have grown beyond what you once were. And when I look at you, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's true. With each new day and with each new experience, you've learned more about yourself, your world, and your faith. Your past will serve you well on your journey. We gather here now to honor you at this transformative time in your lives.
As you saw, we dedicate our children with a rose to symbol their unique journey. We give you this rose again today as a reminder of your unique beauty as you rely on your parents less and on yourself more to remember your own inherent worth and dignity. This rose requires care and water and sun. Roses in general don't feel like you need to keep this one particularly alive. But that care and water and sun, just as you require community, love, and self-care. But unlike the children's roses, there are some thorns on these. Small, but you have to be careful around them, symbolizing that none of us is perfect or without prickly places, and that you will inevitably experience thorny situations in your lives. Colin, I give you this rose. May you blossom as it does, and may you see your beauty within as we do. You'll get to applaud everyone at the end, I promise. Sarah, I give you this rose. I have to remember, may you blossom as it does, and may you see your beauty within as we do. Okay. All right, it's Carrie. Peyton, we give you this rose. May you see the beauty within, and may you blossom in all the ways as it does. Congratulations. Oh, that's yours. Sorry about that, I'll get you another. And Etta, we give you this rose. May you see the beauty within, and may you blossom as it does in all of the ways. Congratulations.
I have the honor of gifting you all with a symbol of your community, a chalice. Colin, I'm giving you the chipped chalice because of the number of things that I have had to repair in the past 9 years because of you. I have the piece, I'll glue it in for you. I love you so much. Peyton, I don't know if the people here know that you keep this whole show running smooth, that this is all because of you. Thank you so much for your knowledge and your work up in the sound loft, and for stepping in and saying, this is where I want to be and what I want to do. Thank you. And Sarah, you have done amazing things here this year, serving on the board in a time when there were big questions and hard truths. And you also organized the workday that got the Heights cleaned. So thank you so much. And before I go on to Etta, I'm going to say, Etta and Colin, you get a joint thank you of serving kids camp for so many years, and last year serving as lead counselors. I decided last year I didn't have to say goodbye to you at the end of kids camp because I would have this moment. We're just going to buzz right through that because And Etta, you have spent the year nurturing and caring for our littlest kids. Thank you so much for being our child care worker this year. You have shifted and shaped that program in beautiful ways.
These chalices remind you of the warmth and spirit we hope that you have grown to know in this congregation, and to keep the light burning brightly. May it burn wherever it is that you take it in the world. Today, we are voicing our commitment to build a stronger community, to build a bridge, and we ask you to build it with us. As you cross this metaphorical bridge between your youth and your childhood, know that we cherish the energy and ideas that you bring to our Unitarian Universalist faith. YRUU folks, will you, and coming of age folks, will you surround our bridgers, please? Create a circle around them. Sarah, Peyton, Colin, and Etta, today we recognize your transition from youth to young adulthood. It is a blessing to share together the time that holds both sorrow in leaving the past and excitement in embracing the future. This is your chance to hug your companions in your YRU youth group before you bridge. Let's not anyone hurt anyone. Go ahead and hug. And now, the four of you, we invite you to cross the symbolic bridge into the space among the adults in the congregation. Why are you, if you will open here in the front and let them walk through, but we are not going to have you go very far because we're all going to sing the circle game. And we adults in the congregation welcome you, and our hearts are prepared to share life together with you. Congratulations. Walk on through. And you might as well come back up because we're all going to sing and dance as we do circle game because that's a tradition here anyway. So,
hi everybody. So it is our tradition to sing Joni Mitchell's The Circle Game in order to celebrate our transitions and graduations. So please stand and join us in this song. And if anybody knows the dance in the chorus, please feel free. Yesterday, a child came out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Was like when you're older must appease him, and promises of someday make his dream. Here we go. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to car wheels through the town, and they tell him, take your time, it won't be long now, till you drag your feet too slow, the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on the carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Thank you, everybody.
Round in the circle game. You all can be seated. Thank you.
Please be seated.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm crying. I'll need a second. It is an important practice in this community to take time, as if we haven't been already, to share pieces of our lives with each other. We know as these big milestones come and go that there are things happening in our lives, joys and sorrows, challenges and triumphs. If you are on Zoom and wish to share a joy or sorrow in the chat, please put that in now. If you're in the sanctuary, there are cards here in the back, and I have a few of them. As we open this time, let us open our hearts to all of those that are shared and all that remain still in our hearts. I do want to name that 2 days ago, Friday, was the International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. May we all work to create a world where we are free of hate and full of inclusion. Online, I have a few there. Our member and fellow Zoomer, Adrian Miklas, will be having major spinal surgery this Wednesday. Healing thoughts and prayers are appreciated. We are looking for how we can help Adrian during this time. Vince Waldron says, Kathleen is recovering nicely from abdominal surgery and looks forward to eating, quote, real food in about 3 weeks. Kathleen, we are sending you our love and healing energy. From our folks here in the sanctuary, Kat Crabtree, is right there you are, Kat, says, at the end of this month, I am moving back to Chicago. I will miss you all and will think of you as I enjoy spending time with family. We will miss you, Kat. And Danielle says, Gabo, who was one of our coming of age folks, Gabo has a big week. Final performance tonight of high school music, and her last day of 6th grade is Thursday, going to middle school. Congratulations, Gabo. And I would say that goes for all of the transitions that are happening with all of our youth as they end this school year and get ready to transition into next ones. And from Shelley Stevenson, speaking of which, so proud of Leo, who has made it alive through a grueling week of first ever AP exams, capped off by a violin recital last night, and he's still smiling. Congratulations, Leo. And Kay Welch had a joy and sorrow about Sue Kennedy, for whom we've got a candle. And Kay says, her sparkling personality will remain with us always in our minds and our hearts. And Kathy Kopak says she has a great joy. I got to see my granddaughter graduate at Notre Dame virtually, summa cum laude, this morning. Congratulations. For all of our joys and sorrows, those named and those that remain in the silent sanctuary of our hearts, we send our love to each other here and online. Our final joy and sorrow today, and it is both, is that today is our last day with our sabbatical staff musicians, Jessica Elder and Christine Kine. Would you mind coming forward? And Donna, yes. You all are very kind. You can be seated. And these are our sabbatical music coordinators, Donna Featherston and Susan Morris. You don't... Their work is not done. We will celebrate them when Benji returns, but they have been an incredible part of all of this. Jessica and Christine, you have stepped in for all of 2024 while our music director has taken a well-deserved sabbatical. You didn't miss a musical beat. You worked seamlessly with our coordinators and our staff. You improvised a few times more than maybe you thought you were going to when we needed. You made creative choices that fit our vibe, our beliefs, and our services perfectly. And honestly, you were both just such a delight to work with. You are kind and talented and fun. We hope we have made a small imprint on your hearts as well, and please know that you've made a huge and beautiful one on ours. Thank you so much. So let us settle our hearts and our minds. Let us enter into a time of meditation when we can take in all of these changes in our lives and in our hearts, when we can take in all of the joys and the sorrows, the grief and the joy for our bridgers and our coming of age for our children, that we can do those all at the same time, where we can see the weight of the world and maybe put it down just for a minute. I'd like to use a page from our child dedication for the meditation for you. As I say the words of the blessing to you, I invite you to touch the part of your body that I name and meditate love into that area. Touch your forehead. May your thoughts be wise. May you think thoughts of love to yourself, to others, to the earth. May you resist the temptations to other, to hate, to distance. May your mind be full of love. May your lips speak truth. May you speak love to those you interact with. May you have the courage to speak prophetic truths. May you promote love with your words, always. May your heart know love. May you know that you are worthy of love. May you share yourself authentically. May you surround yourself with loving community. And may your hands do good works all the days of your life. May service be your prayer. May your body be strong. May you share your talents with love. May the light of our chalice and the love of this community shine in your heart and in your lives. Amen, and blessed be.
So please join me now. We're going to sing. We're going to stay seated for this one. So we're going to sing Spirit of Life. If anyone is singing it out of the hymnal, it's 123 in the gray hymnal, but the words will be on your screen. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Move in the hand, giving life the shade of justice. Roots holy grows, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me, come to me. We are left without words, so we will just sing it in our hearts now. Thank you.
And now we get to welcome new members into our congregation. Those of you who have indicated that you wish to become new members of the congregation, will you please come forward? And I would specifically like to also invite anyone in our coming of age class that we just had, if you would like to join the congregation. It is in our bylaws that you are now officially eligible, so we welcome you to come up as well. Come forward, anyone who, and we'll have you line up, kind of like how you saw all the coming of age folks do it so beautifully, right there on that first step. Yeah, wonderful. As we have this, I just want to note that in March, we had 14 new members. We have, it looks 10, 11. So that is 12. However, can you all move so that we can see all of you? I just want to, no, it's all good. I want everyone to be able to see this beautiful, beautiful assortment of new members right here. And I welcome Bunny Hodis, our board president, and Jenny Jones from our membership team on this. It is always an exciting time in the life of the congregation when we get to welcome new members into our community. I am glad, let me see if I see everyone. I'm missing Joetta, I will name Joe's name. And Christina, okay. So as I name your name, please raise your hand, and then you're just gonna have to help me as I fill in the gaps here. Joetta Miller, who is not with us today, who has already signed the book. Christina Sherrill. Not everyone, you guys, this will last forever, and I won't get you out until 1 o'clock. We'll have a chance at the end, I promise. Stephanie Vidmosko, Mitch Hobsa, Daniel Freud, Susan Finney, Jennifer Davey, Isabel Davey, Lissa Oliver, Randy Garber, Miller. I knew that, thank you for not putting me on the stop. Gabby Dolph, right? Penelope, what's your last name? Davis, okay, I don't want to assume. And Jax, are you? And what's your last name? Jax Ponter, Jackie, I just knew you was Jax. And Gianna Becchia. Betcha. I don't say your last name often. And Eliza or Elizabeth? Eliza Terry, yes? No, Tori. Have blessings and patience on your poor minister with all of this. Welcome, welcome to you all.
My name is Bunny Hodis. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the president of your board of trustees. And thank you for not making me go through all the list, too. It is an honor to welcome our newest members and celebrate their decision to join our community. Thank you. In their intention to be members, they have made a commitment of time, talent, and financial support to this congregation.
My name is Jenny Jones. My pronouns are she, her. I'm on the membership team, and to you, all of you, I say welcome. We encourage you to share with us your creative thoughts, your life experiences, your questions and your dreams about how we can make this a supportive yet challenging community together.
It is a joy to welcome each of you as a member into our community. Becoming a member of the congregation is an important step, but it is only a first step. I encourage you to grow your religious life and explore and share your unique gifts. New members, we have words for you, and now you get to see that there's a screen this way. You'll get to see that. These are words of commitment to membership. We will also have the words on the screen so everyone can see what you're saying. New members, will you journey together with us, sharing the joys and responsibilities of membership? Go ahead.
Members of the congregation, we ask you to say the words after this. Whether you are at home or here, we wish for you to stand and say them. Those of you at home, yes, we can hear you. And you can also write yes into the chat. Will you reach out to these people in friendship, including them in your activities and fellowship? Will you walk with them on their religious journey? Will you be open to their unique gifts and perspectives? Will you extend a warm welcome to each of them, remembering that each of you was once a new member? Yes, we join our strengths, talents, and commitment with yours. You are a part of us, and we are a part of you.
Bravo, you may be seated. And often we do this during together time, and our children have a role. So if you are a youth, would you stand up wherever you are in the sanctuary? Youth, these are the new members of our congregation. They, like you, represent our future and possibility. Will you receive them into our community, show them how things work around here, and encourage their involvement and growth? And if so, please say loudly, yes. Yes! Very good. Those are people who know how to follow instructions. You may be seated. As we welcome you all, we will give you each a rose. You've already seen these roses in our child dedication and bridging roses. Yours have thorns too, because the work of community is both beautiful and challenging. We do not promise that there will not be bumps in the road, but we promise that we will be here to do it together. Ours is a shared ministry to help each other find meaning in life and to build a just and compassionate life and world, working to fulfill the vision and mission of this congregation. We will greet you one at a time right over there. I will give you a hug, Jenny will give you a rose, and Bunny will be there to help you sign the book. If you have already signed the book, that's fine. And since there are so many of you, I counted 14 of you, then please make a line that way, so as we have our choir sing the next song, so that we don't spend half an hour while you do that sacred work. So now, may we give a rousing welcome and congratulations to our new members. Randy, congratulations. Thank you. Welcome. Congratulations, Mitch. Welcome. So glad for you. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So glad you're here.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Christina. Welcome. Congratulations. Would you like a hug? Welcome. Congratulations. So glad you're here. I can't believe you're actually doing it. Congratulations. Congratulations, Gavo. Welcome.
other board members to join me up here. Johnny, Shelley, Amy, Sarah, and Ed, I know you're here. We'll just acknowledge you from here. Oh, come on up, Ed. Okay. Let me pull out. Just found out I can't be in two places at one time. We'd like to recognize our staff, and this is Sarah, Amy, Shelley, Johnny, and Ed, and myself, and we have all been serving this year on your Board of Trustees.
We're glad to be here to recognize our staff today. What an interesting position it is to be a staff in a congregation. Can anyone who serves on our staff, meaning you are on payroll in the congregation, please come forward? You know who you are.
Come on up. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, as you come up, I'll continue. It's a job. It provides a paycheck and sometimes benefits. You work a certain number of hours a week, or for many, much, much more than those hours. You are doing it because it's your job, and also it is more.
Our staff have specialized skills. They're trained in childcare, in faith development, in music, in ministry, or even how to work that mysterious dish sanitizer. Can someone get sage? I actually see him in the kitchen. John, do you mind getting sage from the kitchen? Thanks, pal. We have an obligation to our staff to pay them a fair wage, to provide them benefits like health care and retirement if they are eligible, to provide opportunities for them to grow, and to make sure that their workplace is respectful and safe.
We wouldn't be who we are without our staff. While our boards and teams change on a regular basis, it is often our staff who provide consistency from year to year. It is impressive to note that there has been no staff turnover this program year. Yes. And with our staff who work over 10 hours a week, we haven't had any staff turnover in 4 years. Our staff holds our mission with great care. They make sure that there is worship week after week. They pay our bills. They make sure we have toilet paper in our bathrooms. Yeah, all right. They create a welcoming space for our children, and they sit with us while we are dying.
This year, our staff has had some special challenges. In managing without our music director, Benji, with the departure of the preschool and all the space implications that meant, with numerous losses and a few crises in the congregation, and with their own losses and challenges. We were hoping it was going to be a calm year after the chaos of COVID and coming out of COVID. It has been anything but that. We are so grateful to you all.
We see some faces all the time, so I want to start by recognizing the faces you don't see as often. Our sexton, Sage. Our children's ministries staff, Etta, Amory, Jez, and Rose. And Chandani. Our kids camp staff, Bob and Sophie, and if there are any additional kids camp staff, we invite you here up too. Our custodian, Manuel, who is not here today. Our worship tech team, Danny, Jade, and Elena. Our music director, Benji, is on sabbatical. Our sabbatical musicians, Jessica, Christine, and Nicole. Our business administrator, Stephanie. Our director of children's ministry, Katie. And our incredible minister, Christine. We've already been showing them our appreciation with the clapping, but let's show them a little more.
You got me, all right, of course, because Jade is omnipresent. We don't believe necessarily in omniscient gods, but we believe in omniscient sound and tech people. Ours is a congregation that is blessed to have that amazing staff. I cannot tell you how lucky I am that I get to work with them every day. But we cannot exist without a full range of volunteers. Ours is a shared ministry. We all care for the mission of this congregation, the joyful work of this congregation, and the care for our community, and the striving for justice that we yearn for. Folks online, if you didn't already, if you have volunteered in any capacity this year, please write down your name and what group you have volunteered with so that those online can see you. I would like to invite up our Board of Trustees who just were here. Can you please come up first? I want to invite the board up just for a moment to say the board is not any work. It is unique, and this year has had some really unique challenges. And I want to thank anyone who has ever served on the board, but particularly this board, for doing some amazing, courageous, bold, and visionary work. Thank you. Thank you, board. Can I invite up now anyone else who has been elected to a position in this congregation? So that is our foundation board and our nominating committee. Please come up and join on. We're going to extend on either side as far as we can. If we can, we're going to do it single file. We'll see if that works. If you are the head of any team or committee, I invite you to come up and join this line. Even if you don't have a formal title, if you act as somebody who is in charge of something, and of course all of you start standing up now. Please come forward. Yes, of course you do.
You can line up in here, we stepped up for you.
Yes. And now, if you have volunteered for anything this year, on a team or a committee, or if you've helped in the office, or if you've done dishes for community night, if you work on the welcoming team, anything, please come up front and line up here. Okay, we're not going to be able to do it single file, but we'll be able to come on forward. Awesome. Great. Now? Now? You all understood the instructions. I love this. Can you all just look at this? Look at you all. Look at this congregation. Look what it takes to run this place and what an amazing, amazing job you all do. Okay, choir folks, I'm going to need you, we're going to be doing something, so I at least need you to come down where you can be accessible in some way. So I mean, I'm going to come, what did I say? Acceptable. I mean, that's not a prerequisite, Susan. Acceptable is not. Earlier, we blessed the hands of our children so that they may do good work. And we blessed our hands in our meditation. And now I wish to bless all of your hands, all of you who are volunteers who do the good work in this congregation and the world. It is your hands that make our mission real. It is your hands and your hearts that make this community happen. As you are willing and able, I'd like you to put out your hands. If you are comfortable with me going around and touching your hands, put your palms up. If you would rather not have your hands touched, just put your palms down, and I will give you some energy through it. Let us bless our volunteers. Get up there. Oh, pulpit mic.
We bless the hands that do the special work of volunteering in this congregation. Take a moment and look at your hands. Now feel each finger. Rub your palms together. Feel the heat. Connect to your personal fire, your individual creative spark, the spark of divinity, however you defined it. We bless your hands. Yours are the hands of people that once came here as strangers. Now look around at each other, because you are strangers no longer. You are community members, friends, fellow pilgrims on the journey of self-discovery. Look at each other's hands. These are the hands that have supported you, challenged you, gave you insight in the parking lot or on Zoom. These are the hands that make a difference. These are the hands that open the door for new folks, paving the way to make them feel welcome. These are the hands that build inclusion while also tearing down systems of oppression. These are the hands that take notes, learn how to use Google Workspace, set up tables, and pull weeds. These are the hands that hold protest signs and wear protest t-shirts and maybe even handcuffs. These are the hands that have learned how to keep each other safe while making us feel welcome. These are the hands that bring music and beauty to our church life, that plan and lead worship, that run our technology, that manage our building and grounds, and that manage our finances. These are the hands that work with children and care for our elders. These are the hands that offer rides, make casseroles, make visits, and provide comfort. These are the hands of our elected leaders, committee and team members, and small group leaders. Those who didn't think of themselves as leaders and yet provide crucial leadership in our circles. These are the hands that dare to try new things. Be leaders where they never thought that possible. And continue to stretch to make this the kind of world we want to create. I invite you to hold these hands with reverence and awe every time you look at them. Know that these hands are seen, appreciated, and necessary. Every time you reach out these hands, it represents a decision to reaffirm your commitment to this community, what is sacred, what is courageous, and what is loving. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for the sacred work of community that you create. Now let us look around and, with our hands, give us all a hand.
Oh, and you may be seated. Thank you. Thank you. That was perfection.
Hi, you all sang so beautifully together. We all sang earlier the circle game as a congregation, and in closing today, the choir has prepared a different version that we'd like to present to you as a gift, and we hope you enjoy.
Yesterday, a child came out to wander.
This is normally when I say we'll have a little time until all of our activities start at noon. It's afternoon, but it did not go the 2 hours that it could have today. Thank you to everyone who made this happen. Remember that there is a new member reception outside. Sandy is in the back if you want to learn about participating on Wednesday. And please greet our new folks. Boy, new folks, did you get an introduction to our community today. May all of the seasons of your circle game be blessed with love, with community, and with gratitude. Go in peace, go in love.